I have your attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
The time is now. The time is now. The time is now. I'm Trent, and this is Vision Preparedness. The time is now. The time is now.
And welcome in on this wonderful, brisk, cool, and damp Tuesday. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a great day. Who we got coming in the front door here? Jair's Talks, my man. Welcome in, my man, Magic. Welcome in. There's my favorite name right there. Coffee first, then speak. Good to see you. Linda Boop, welcome in. Joe, good to see you. My man, Dan H, 5x5. Thank you, my brother. Hope you had a great day today as well. The Widow's Diary, artist and poet. Good evening. Hope you're doing well. Who else did I see up in here? Urban Gardening Chronicles. Welcome, sis. Welcome. Hope you're doing well up north there, and it is not too cold for you, because I am tired of the cold already, and it hasn't even started getting cold here yet. But welcome in. Pennsylvania Preparedness, my brother. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Kevin Ramsey, welcome in. Good to see you. The Experience with Sassy. Good evening. Hello. How are you? Hope you're having a great day out there on the West Coast. Regional Sky Girl, my favorite flight attendant from a random city in a random hotel. Got a little cough, but my honey garlic is helping. Doing well. Glad to hear that. Keep taking that honey and garlic, and you will be just fine. F. Peer, good evening. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Little Lone Prepper, welcome in. My brother, Devil Dog Prepper, is in the building. Good to see you as well. Hope everything is going well with you. One of my amazing moderators, Mr. Ghost Lincoln. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well today, too. And everybody else that's piling in, if you happen to come in and I haven't spoken to you, sorry to say, but sorry I missed you. Welcome in. Tell somebody to move over, scooch over, step over. And by the way, do me a favor, close the door after you come in because it's chilly outside. Charmaine Montgomery, good to see you. Folks, we got an amazing guest with you. I've been trying to wrangle this young man and trying to get his availability for a while. And I finally was able to do so, folks. We got an amazing guest with us tonight. that I will be bringing to the stage shortly. Official J Mia in the building. Good to see you and welcome in as well as everybody else. Who else have I not spoken to? Oh, can't forget my brother, Jay the Motivator from Jay the Motivator Squad Raid. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you're having a good day as well. And if y'all did not, if you did miss his live that he just finished up at 6:30, you can go back and check out Jay the Motivator. He talks about a product that is king of the jungle. So he says, Call me Vibe. Welcome. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for stopping in from Geek Raid as well. Everybody else that's coming, one of my amazing moderators from the Erie North Coast, Mr. Mad Shad himself, my brother. Good to see you. Sudi. And I was gone, but I'm back. And I hope everybody's back. Okay, well, there we go. Technology. Love it when it works, hate it when it doesn't. Tracy K, welcome in. Good to see you. All right, folks, I'm going to bring up my brother, my man, the guy I go to whenever something is not growing or not walking around on its own. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage my brother J3GS Farm in the building. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Hello, 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 hello.
Good to see you. Good to
You
see
too.
you and welcome in. I'm gonna give us some space here because we'll see. Yeah. So first of all, for those of you that may not know J3GS Farm, tell folks a little bit about yourself, your channel, and what you do, and we'll dive in from there.
Well, I'm a country boy that was raised in the city, came back to my senses, and went back to the country.
Okay, we'll take that.
I'm, like I said, I'm known as J3GS Farm. I do a homesteading in the city. I prepare. I'm not a prepper, but I prepare. I got animals that I take care and correction. I will have more animals to take care. I don't have them right now because I got rid of them. But bees, goats, chickens, and next year it'll be rabbits also.
Ooh,
Yep. And there will be no more Great Pyrenees on my property at all.
okay. Nice.
They
Nice.
should put Great Pyrenees in the military as tunnel dogs for back in the 60s when the soldiers going through all the tunnels. Great Pyrenees would have been outstanding for it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I'm with you. Miss Jones Truth, welcome in. Bouger Prepper, I missed you. Welcome in. Thank you. Good to see you. And Holistic Heritage Homestead, welcome in and thank you for stopping by as well. So, yeah, as Bouger said, the honey slanger. We're going to hit that first because, between watching Lead Farmer and you talk about raising bees, I man, I'm gonna leave that up to y'all.
Well,
So, talk to us about beekeeping.
now to be serious with you,
Mm-hmm.
as a novice,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of scary.
Okay.
Now, when I first got my bees, the first week was fine, the second week was fine, that third week, the bees had to let me know who was the boss.
Ooh.
I went in the back and I I didn't know things, but I learned things as I go.
Mm-hmm.
Now you meet me, you will never see me with any cologne or anything on. I don't wear fragrance and I don't wash it with fragrance soaps anymore because I went in the back and the bees hit me one time, two time, three time. I had over 20 something stings. I got on my
Ooh.
four-wheeler, ran back to the house. They were still following me. I started riding around in the field. Once I got them off me, came to the house, put a pair of sweatpants on, and I said, y'all ain't got the best of me. Went back out there, messed with them. covered them up and everything. Then I came in the house and count my wounds.
Wow. Yeah. See, I'm nah, cause see, if it me, I'd have went back with a blowtorch and it'd have been the end of the bees.
No,
So
no. Believe it or not, they're not that bad. It's just that you have to respect the bees, and the bees most definitely gonna respect you. Because
okay.
many times I've went out there, went inside my beehive, didn't have my hood or my jacket or
Mhm.
anything on. I just want to check them, so I just go out and lift it up, pull the frame out, put it back. That's it.
Okay.
You
Gotcha.
you just got to respect the bees, plain and simple. You respect them, they're gonna respect you.
Oh, absolutely, and I agree with you on that, and that's fair. That's with everything. You
Right.
respect it will respect you. Happy Mac, welcome in. Donna Divine Prepping, one of my amazing moderators. Good to see you. Who else did I see come up in here? Prepper Book Club. Good to see you. Odom's Homestead in the building. That's another brother that you give him a pencil and he will grow a peach tree. Y'all be killing me growing stuff like that. I'm like, wow. Okay, so how long have you been beekeeping?
I started beekeeping in 18,
Okay,
2018.
okay. How many hives do you have?
I had a total of 8, but now
Ooh.
I had 4, and we had that storm a
Mm-hmm.
month ago, and that
Mm-hmm.
messed up 2 of them. So right now I have 1.5.
Okay. So typically, when you had 8, how many jars, quarts of honey were you getting from all these bees?
Uh, I put mine in 5-gallon buckets,
Yeah.
and well, let me rephrase it. I used to put them in 5-gallon
Mm-hmm.
buckets, but
Mm-hmm.
I had a problem with the wife because in our storage room, it would
Mm-hmm.
get too full too quick. It was all right if I use a 55-gallon barrel. That
Right.
would be fine, but I can't have that stuff in the house. So I put it in 5-gallon buckets,
Yeah.
and the wife said that's too many in here. Now I put them in gallon bottles.
Okay. And
But
I'm assuming you got shelves and you just store them on the shelves and all that.
basically,
Nice. So in a given period, how often would you have to empty a hive of the honey?
well, that determines on the bees because
Okay.
if the bees are fed well and there's a lot of pollen out there and everything, the
Mm-hmm.
bees will do their job. And I put them in. Uh, I put some new ones in on March 31st. I got honey. I believe it was the end of June
Okay.
because they had a lot to feed, and plus I also gave them sugar water at the time, and
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of honey.
Okay.
the The only thing to it is I have a lot of honey, and my family's not eating honey like that. So
Right. Right.
right.
So Jason in VA said he got 7 gallons from 2 hives this year.
That's a good bit.
Yeah. Yeah. And
So
the
that
prepping artist
one,
said,
two,
I can't do bees.
three.
I'm allergic. Yeah. I don't blame you. I can't do bees
Yeah,
because
right.
I won't do bees. So that's
You
how
can't
that
you
goes.
can't do bees because you don't want to get stung. You don't want to get
Correct.
stung.
True story. Yeah. I don't. I
well,
really don't.
well, realistically speaking, I've never done it, but I've heard that the bee sting was good for like arthritis or other kind of pains that you have. They said
Yes.
the bee
Somebody
sting was
just
good
said that.
for it.
Yeah. Somebody in
Right.
the chat just said that. I think it was Little Lone. Yeah. Little Lone Prepper just said honeybee stings can help arthritic joints.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Well,
I really ain't start getting arthritis until this year anyway. So
okay.
I didn't
Well,
need it back
then
then. I
your
didn't need to
bees
get
will take
stung.
care of it. Right.
No, it won't.
Right. Exactly. Okay. So you on the homestead there, you did bees. You know, we briefly well, we're gonna jump into the video the live stream you did this afternoon with the sheep getting sheared.
Okay. Uh, that's 4-H that they came to shear them because I don't have that type of equipment. With goats, I don't need all that.
Right.
Goats, I can use the same kind of clippers we use, but with the sheep, you need them big. Look like you're getting ready to cut grass. You need them big shears, and I
Really?
didn't have them. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
have them, so the 4-H and this coming Thursday, and the sheep got to be did up and everything. So they came to cut the hair, the
Okay.
the
Okay.
wool. Come and cut
Right.
the wool. And
So what do you do with the wool? Did you sell it off? Just give it to him?
nah.
Throw it away?
She took a portion because she's got a class with some I think third graders. She was telling me, and I said, take as much as you want. I,
Right.
I'm not into the wool thing.
Right. Right.
If I knew about wool and all that stuff, I most definitely would try to get it and do what I need to do. But I'm not into the wool, so
Okay. Yeah.
realistically, that's trash.
So how often do you have to shear the sheep or the lamb or yeah.
Okay, I don't know much about sheeps.
Okay.
This sheep was thrown upon. I say was thrown upon me. It was it was given to my grandson because he's in 4-H, and
Okay. Yeah, it's
he
thrown
takes
upon.
care of it.
Yeah.
He takes care of it. I just supervise him in it, and just when I got rid of all my goats, I got rid of my goats on a Thursday. They called me on a
Mhm.
Friday and said I'd pick up a sheep on a Saturday. So I didn't get much of a break in between.
Right.
And the hard thing is, a sheep is totally dumb, stupid,
Okay. Yeah.
unlearned.
Yeah.
And that's why I said I'd rather have a goat anytime. A
Right.
goat, you can talk to it, you can tell it your problems and everything, and the goat will look at you. And then if you stare at it, depending on how you are with the goat, you can just stare at it, and the goat seem like it'll just smile at you. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. And, and that's how my goats. That's how I deal with them. I sit in the pen and I talk to them,
Hmm.
rub them. I got some videos where my grandson was trying to ride them and all that stuff.
Yeah.
He was very familiar with the goats, but that's why I'm trying. Why did you get a sheep?
Right. Yeah. So the prepared Irishman asks, how does one get started if you want bees and honey?
The first thing I tell you if you want to get started in bees is go take a beekeeper's class.
Hmm.
Take
Okay.
the
Okay.
beekeeper's class. That way it'll hit you, but it won't hit you as bad because you know something about the bees. There's a whole bunch of associations all around. Join the association, and once you join the association, they'll show you about bees, teach about bees, all these different things.
Hmm.
Or you can go to YouTube University and learn about bees and stuff. And once you learn how to take care of them and not to upset them and vice versa, it's easy.
Hmm.
It's absolutely easy.
Nice. Yeah. I'm not, yeah, I have no desire to keep bees. Um, yeah.
Uh Vision,
So
you're gonna keep saying that. You're gonna
I
keep
know.
saying
And next thing you know, I'll be like, J3, I got bees. What am I supposed to do now?
that's it. Because
Yeah.
now I haven't used sugar in a good while. Even on
Right.
my teas and all that stuff, I use honey.
Hmm.
I've got some white sugar. I start giving that to the bees, and the brown sugar, I make kombucha with that. That's it.
Nice. Oh, by the way, Holistic Heritage Homestead, thank you for reminding me. Everybody, y'all know how to do. All the content creators in the chat, if you type the word vision, it will drop a link to your channel. Folks, you can check out the other channels, check out a video, leave a like, leave a comment. If you want to blame it on me, say Vision made me come over here, so here I am. And if you like their content, subscribe to their channel, folks, because that's what we do here. We all grow together, and that's how you do it. So, Holistic Heritage Homestead. If you type the word vision, it will drop a link to you guys' channel. And I liked the video you did today, and I can't wait for more. But that's what we do around here. For all the content creators, check out everybody else's channel, share the love, show the love, and do what you can. And for everybody that did come in that I did not speak to, this is for you. And thank you for stopping by with my amazing guest, J3GS, because this brother not only has shared a lot of information so far, but he has shared more information with me personally, because I was the guy that when I went to the store, I saw all of these fruit trees and I bought 2 of everything. And then I reached out to him on a live that he was doing, and I said, I have olive trees. What do I do with these things other than water them? And I said, I'm going to just wait and eat the olives. He said, no, you're not. And he said, there is a process. And I was like, what? There's a process to olives? So he explained the process to me, and I was like, okay, well, we'll see what happens. I'll wait until the olives start, and then we'll go from there. But yes, he is amazing, folks. Please, if you have not, go check out J3GS Farm. Subscribe to his channel. He is a wealth of information. Don't let him tell you nothing different. And we're getting into the topic that he has gently persuaded me into doing, because he definitely steered me away from sheep. He did. He said, dude, no, do it. And so he's got me going down the goat road. So once I clear some more brush and some more land later in the spring, I'm getting some goats.
Why? You let the goats do it for you.
Well, they can't eat trees, can they?
Well, to be truthful, yes, they can.
Yes, they can. Okay, goats can eat. All right, I'm with you. Okay. Yeah. I got a clear space to put the goat pens in and secure them from the coyotes and everybody else, including Cole, because, he's just who he is, and he needs to let them know he runs the show and he's head of security around here. So, yeah. But yes, Susan, you're right. They will clear it out for you. That's true. So let's talk about goats.
One other thing about that,
Yes.
was it his name is Cole?
Yes.
Okay. Now he's what, about 12 weeks right now?
Right now, yeah, he's 5 months old right now.
5 months. Okay.
Yeah.
This would be the perfect time for him to be in with goats. While he's young, he'll learn the goat, and the goats will learn him. Because a good example, my German Shepherd, I would put him in the pens with the goat. He would always bite the goat. And then I had to tell him, hey, you don't mess with these.
Right.
Because I had my chickens out. He went and grabbed the chicken. I had a switch, and I hit him one time. You don't touch the chickens. From that point on, he'll go around the chickens, but he will not bite nor try to chase them or anything.
Okay.
But German Shepherds are smart.
Yeah. And so are African Borbals, and he'll get it. And one way or another, he gonna learn. So if I was to get goat, how would I? What's the process? How do I go about getting goats and doing what goats do?
Well, the thing to it is you have to figure out what kind of goats you want.
Okay.
You can get meat goats, or you can get goats just for milking. There's different breeds for what you want.
I want to eat goats. I want to milk goats. I want all
Okay, the borer goat is called a boer.
Okay.
I don't even know if I got the name right, but it's a meatier goat.
Okay.
You can get milk from it, but it's not a good quality milk, but you can drink it and all that.
Okay.
Now, Nubians is the goats that you get. That's the one with the big long ears. You get that one, and you can get that one basically for milk. You can eat them too, but that one is basically for milk, cheese, all that other stuff that you like to do with the milk. That's
Gotcha.
what. If I talk to anybody, I tell them the best goat you can get is a Nubian. But
Nubian goat.
I'm pretty sure there's some other people out here that say different. But you get what you like and what seems to be good. And Nubian is the best thing for me.
Right. Pennsylvania Preparedness said, I'm going to tell the ATF a goat ate all my firearms. Absolutely.
Hey,
Okay. So,
one other
there's
thing.
two types. Oh,
One other
yeah.
thing.
Go ahead.
Don't believe that I think it was a cartoon where the goat ate everything, including tin cans and everything.
Yeah.
Don't believe that portion. They will not eat no tin can. Now they ate the barn that I put them out there in. They tore that barn up. They ate the whole door off the barn. But another thing, if you make a barn for goats, do not use wood.
Okay.
Make sure it's a metal barn.
Metal. Okay.
Right. My goats had feed and they had peanut hay and they had regular hay, but
Hmm.
for some reason they said you're not feeding me enough, so they start eating up my barn.
Wow. They literally was eating the wooden barn.
Yeah, I had that particle board wood,
Yeah.
and I had so much of it, got it free, so that's what I made my barn out of, and they ate it. They ate the whole door off of it.
See, the more you talk about goats, the better sheep are sounding to me. At least they dumb and stupid, and you know.
But the goats you can control. Goats you can control. The sheep you can't.
Well, I'll let Cole control the sheep.
He'll have a fight too.
Okay. So Constitutional Carpenter said, "Yep, the meat goats
Yeah,
boars
boars.
down here." Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we've got meat goats and we've got milking goats. So
Mhm.
do I need like a whole bunch of male goats and a whole bunch of female goats, or
No, no, no. The best thing is you want to make your own hive, your own herd.
my own herd? Okay.
Taking wherever you find your goat or you find somebody that has a good breed of goats or whatever,
Uh
you
huh.
take that goat. Let's say you buy two or three females,
Okay.
and then you get one male,
Okay.
and that's all you need.
Okay.
Now, if you go to a goat association where you a member and all that,
Mm-hmm.
then you're gonna have to swap out. But as long as if you're not in any association and you got goats, you can
Right.
use that one male goat and keep reproducing until you get to as many as you want. But you
Really?
have to separate your goats. You have to separate the male from the female, or you will have tons of goat unintentionally.
Nah, I ain't trying to do all that. Donna Divine Prepping, thank you so much for the donation. She said, "Here's to the goats, preppers,
Thank you,
steaders, 2A, prep and pray, greatest of all times and wild times." Absolutely. Thank you, Donna. And as you know, and everybody else
Don.
knows,
Thank you.
all donations go right back into the channel to bring you guys exciting content and events. And by the way, Bug Out Weekend May of 2024 is coming up, and soon we will be delivering the dates so that you too can show up and hang out for the weekend. And we're going to have an excellent lineup of classes we're going to teach and some giveaways and all of that good stuff. But Donna, thank you so much for the donation. Much appreciated, and it will definitely go to good sources. So one male goat. So if I go one male goat, three females, how many babies am I expecting in a year's time?
Okay, they produce every 5 months.
Oh, good God. Okay.
So if you got three, and 9 times out of 10, depending on how strong his gene or their gene, they will
Hmm.
have up to like three, sometimes four sheep. Sometimes you get more, but it's the most I've had were like three, two and three.
Okay.
and hey, you can have a good size herd in, I'll say, about 15 months. You can have a good herd.
What, we talking dozens? I'm just wanting to know. I don't
Well,
know.
it's let me do the math for you. 5
Okay.
months, that's 10. No, 5 months, you give them a break in between, then
Uh-huh.
again. And let's say you got three goats and they had three each. So
At one
three
time?
times three. Yeah.
Okay.
My goats weren't Gladys and Blessing. Both of them had Gladys had one, two. Gladys had three. Blessing had two. Then she got again. She got pregnant again. Gladys had three. Blessing had three. It was just adding up quick.
Okay. Anywho, we'll come back to the math. Miss Jones Truth, thank you so much. She said peer character during a class mic drop. Exactly. Thank you
Hey,
so much for the
Miss
donation, Jones Truth.
Jones.
I hope you're having a great day, Miss Jones. It was good being with you on African Dreamers Live earlier in the day. And thank you for stopping in, and thank you for the donation. It will definitely go to good causes and means for the community. So thank you again. So, see, because folks, you have to understand, I know zero about goats. So, a female goat will have two or three kids or sheep or whatever baby
Kids.
goat called kids. They'll have two or three. They don't have them one at a time. They'll have,
Yeah, they have it one at a time.
okay.
They done had one at 10 o'clock. They might have another one at 10:05. Another
See?
one at
Okay.
10:15.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
They're
Sister
gonna have it
Marie,
one at a time.
welcome in. One at a time, but they have multiples within that time span.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
See, y'all, I gotta be specific with this man because he gets it. Um, wow. Um,
Goats are good. Goats are good.
yes, goats are good.
I've got a video where some Jamaican friends of mine came over, and since I was cleaning out everything, I sold him the male goat, and he said, "Can we clean it here?" I said, "Not a problem." We took it in the back, and I said, "Do what you got to do."
And they slit his throat, drained him, and dressed him, and got
They
it in.
did everything.
Okay. So you know how to process goats, also.
Yes, I process. You can process just like you process a deer.
Okay. Well, I don't process. I've never
Oh,
processed a deer, so I've never. I don't. I'm not a hunter, so there it
well,
is.
well, the last deer I processed was in the '90s,
Okay.
and I was hunting ever since the '80s and the '90s.
Okay. So I'll be learning how to dress a goat. Okay. Empress Jennifer, welcome in. Welcome in. And she says, I Empress Jennifer says, I can help with prep giveaways. I can make it to the event. I can't make it to the event, but I would happily donate to it. Thank you so much, Empress. We'll be talking. Don't worry. We appreciate it. And again, folks, see, y'all are amazing community. That's why I do what I do, because everybody helps, everybody gives their opinions, their life lessons, so forth and so on, because I've never processed a animal other than putting a hole in it and leaving it there. The only uh, creature I've ever processed was fish. And I'm good. I'm very good at filleting and cleaning fish real quick.
Same process.
Okay.
Same process.
If,
If you fillet in the fish,
yes.
you can fillet the sheep. The only problem is you taking the outside skin off.
Yeah.
You're filleting it, but in the process you got all that goat hanging right there, and you're just
Right.
taking the skin off.
Okay. So now I got to learn parts of the goats, the ham and the thighs and the ribs and all that.
True. That's
Yeah.
something to know, but I'm gonna tell you it's plain and simple. When
Hmm.
I when I dress the deer out,
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell you was what my main goal was getting that fella cut up. I could show
Right.
you the hams and tell you where the back strap, and I could show you
Right.
some of everything. But cutting it up like a butcher, I didn't do
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Gotcha. Virginia Bushcrafter, welcome in, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you as always. And whoever else just snuck in here, Sheriff Faulkner, good evening. Good to see you.
Hello, Cheryl.
Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Strawberry, welcome in. Welcome in. She asks, was it your dear mom or a deer? Good question. I would bet it was a deer. But yeah,
It was a
folks.
deer.
Right. Okay. So Robert Bates says that goats breed like rabbits.
No.
Okay.
Goats breed, but rabbits breed quicker and many.
Right. That's why I asked when I said they have one at a time. You said yeah, one at 10, one 10:05. Okay. So when a goat gets pregnant, there can be multiple kids within the goat.
Right. They're
Okay.
while they're pregnant, you'll learn how to touch your goat, and you can kind of
Hmm.
tell how many's in there from touching and rubbing on the belly and the sides and stuff.
Hmm.
And if they're extremely big, you got to realize there's more than one in there.
Gotcha. Yeah. As F. Pierce says, outside skin, we call that furry pajamas.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. See, so this is definitely going to be a learning curve for me. Yeah. This is going to be interesting. So I'm understanding, like you said, do not make the goat barn out of wood.
Well, especially the you can make it out of wood, but my experience is I've had that particle boards,
Yeah.
and what it is, they'll just start gnawing on it and eating and eating and eating. So
Till there's a hole.
right, because the barn wasn't originally made for them. The barn is where I used to keep the peanut hay and everything, and
Okay.
they got fed twice a day with pellets.
Hmm.
Excuse me, and they had hay out there, but I kept the peanut hay locked up in the barn.
Okay.
They want the peanut hay instead of the regular hay, so they actually would eat through the barn. And when those Great Pyrenees puppies was born,
Yes.
that's when they actually ate the door off the barn.
Trying to get away from the dogs.
No, it was just
Okay.
eating it. It was just eating it.
I
The dogs didn't even bother the goats. If one of the goats walked towards one of the puppies,
right.
Bella, she just jump up. You better get away from my baby, and they never bother.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, mom. I'm sure mom took care of the pups and protected them
Hmm.
from the goats.
Yes.
Okay. What happened to mom? You don't have to tell the story if you don't want to. That's fine. Deborah Garrett, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Dad got in a fight uh not too far from my house.
Uh
They
huh.
tore down all the wooded area so that they could put houses up. And I never had the problem before, but now I have deers, foxes, and some everything else in my backyard.
Mm-hmm.
And my boy dog, he got in a fight, and I can't say whether he won or lost, but
Right.
after the fight, the next day I came out and he was gone.
Sorry to hear that. That's heartbreking. I
I was
know.
gonna get rid of him anyway. I couldn't
Really.
stand him. He you have to understand one thing about Great Pyrenees is a Great Pyrenees will dig a pond for you.
Okay. Yeah, they're diggers. Got you.
Yes.
So you was backfilling and filling and watching
Hey,
landmines show up everywhere.
that's it. Them
Okay.
fellas, they put holes every place.
Right.
And they both got out one day and like I said, I live in the city,
Uh-huh.
but I'm in a country portion of the city.
Yeah.
And they went down the main road and they went in the bush, the woods out there, and I kept calling them. They sat over in the wooded area just looking at you. I said, "Come on, Bella, come on, buddy." And my grandson, the second oldest one, I said, "Go out there and get him."
Right.
Because he's small, he went out there and he brought him back. He had to hold on to him once I had to bring him on back, chain him up and everything.
Right.
And see, it's all right if you got acreage
Yeah.
and you got area for them to roam around.
Yeah.
I've got 5 acres, but they can't roam because I'm in the city.
Right. Got you. Okay. Yeah. Wow. So metal building for the goat. What are goats? What's goat feed? I mean, what do you feed them or
Uh,
recommend?
well, you can go to a feed and seed and get what you want to feed them. They'll
Okay.
make a mix for you.
Okay.
But me, I go to Tractor Supply and I buy the
Mhm.
goat feed. And
Okay. So there is goat feed, just like chicken feed and everything else.
yes, yes,
Okay. All right. That works. That's easy.
they got some expensive stuff. They got
Right.
some regular stuff and regular stuff, and
Right.
it depends on what you want to do with your goats, basically.
Okay. So for the milking
And
for the goats
and I
that you
don't.
want milk from.
That's what I'm getting ready to say. You want milk from them. You don't give your sheep medicated feed.
Yeah.
You give them regular feed. If you give them medicated feed, you're getting it too.
Right. No, that ain't happening.
Hey,
No. Yeah. That makes sense. Right. That makes
uh,
sense.
I suggest no matter what animal you get, I wouldn't give them anything medicated unless it's medication that you physically give to them.
Mm-hmm.
I will not trust the Tractor Supply or anybody else. If they say it's medicated feed, I will not give it to them.
Right. So let's talk about medication for goats. Such a
Oh
thing. What
Lord.
do they need?
Ooh. I've got one. I'm trying to think if I got it in the refrigerator or whether it's in my medical bag.
Okay.
Uh, Cinco, darling. Neither one of them in the kitchen, but they've got I can't even remember the name of it, but I give my animal 2 shots. One is what is it, mate? Uh, anyway, it's
Uh-huh.
it with the shots. I've got 2 vaccines that I give them, and then I also feed them tenacious earth. Once I
Okay.
give them tenacious earth, I really don't have to give them too much stuff. Whenever I look at the eyes and I see they have redness in the eyes and whatever, then I'll
Mm-hmm.
give them some medication, or I'll take and put them on a schedule. Every 5 or every 6 months, I would go give them a shot,
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't have to worry about when to give them a shot because I set myself on a schedule when to give it to them. But
Right. Exactly. Got
one
you.
of the one of the best things that I use is DE. I sprinkle some DE on their food, and
Uh-huh.
that takes care of the worms on the inside.
Okay. The constitutional carpenter said a wormer. Uh
Right.
Bronze Flat Power God, welcome in, my brother. Good to see you as well. See, we got a bunch of farmers and all you homesteaders in the chat. I'm in the country and I'm was raised in the city and I'm trying to figure it all out as we go. And I'm happy where I'm at, loving it. Never will I ever again in life move back into the city.
Well,
And I want to become self sustainable. So I want goats and
right.
chickens and fruit trees and olive trees, and I just got to figure all this stuff out. We'll
Go
get
go
into
back go back one. Go back one.
olive
You want
trees,
fruit trees? Leave the
fruit
olive
trees.
tree out. Leave the olive tree out.
Okay, so folks, for those in the chat, let's have this conversation. So, what do I got to do with olive trees? I got olive trees now. I got 2 of them. When they start producing olives, why can't I just pick them and eat them?
because I wouldn't say they're poison, but you'll get sick from it because they have to sit up and mature. Even though they done got big on the they done got so big
Yeah,
on the bush,
yeah.
but you have to set them up in oil and all that stuff, and you got to let them mature.
I
Once they
can't even
mature,
just take them straight off off the bush and off the tree and press them into olive oil.
I don't know about that now.
Okay.
I know it has to be processed.
Okay. Well, there we go, folks. So
Yeah,
I'll have
because
amazing olive trees with a whole bunch of olives and won't know what to do with them. Okay.
you'll know what to do with it because you're gonna study it, and once you see it, you're gonna
Yeah.
get it and you're gonna process it, and you probably will sell it.
That's true because
'Cause-
I'd rather cook with olive oil and fry
right,
with olive oil and all of that. Absolutely.
and I don't think you can eat all them olives by yourself.
No, I can't. I don't. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be. I don't even like olives. The only
Now,
olives I like are Greek olives. I don't like olives. The
now let me get on
COO.
you. Let me get on you right quick, and I even tell it to gardeners and stuff.
Yeah.
Why buy or plant something that you don't eat?
Yeah. Because I want the olive oil. I want the
Okay,
oil.
okay,
That's all.
that's it.
I care less about the olives. I want the oil.
But you still got to let it sit up the process to get that.
Okay. Well, then I'll be learning how to process olive oil. I will do that.
Also, buy yourself a press.
I'll get that. Hey, if I got to make a press, I'll come up with something.
Hey, you can make it. It's not hard.
Right. I'll come up with something. Uh, Empress Jennifer said ivermectin is what I use on all her pets. No
Yes,
vax of any for my animals. Yeah. Yep.
right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, so there's the olive tree story. Um, so yeah, we'll see what happens next year. They're growing. That's all I can say. They're growing and they're producing green leaves. I ain't seen an olive yet, but we'll see.
Well, you let me see. You just bought them last year. You should get some by 25.
There we go.
Yeah,
So yeah, we'll see. In the meantime, I'll be dealing with the goats.
right. And then when you get mad at the olive trees, you can let the goats go eat the olive.
Exactly. Absolutely. There's a method to my madness. There it is
Hey,
right there, folks. There it is right there. Um, but yeah, see, I learned from this man because he laughs at me and then he explains it. He does. He laughs at me. I'm like, hey, man, I'm a prepper dude. I'm trying to become self sufficient, self sustaining. I'm not a gardener or a farmer. So teach me and I'll go from there. As
uh,
Happy Mac said, oh no, they got to be processed and brined.
yes.
Okay, well, there you go. I
As they used to say, now this is one of the times you have to trust the process.
correct. Yeah, because I ain't trying to get sick. No, I ain't getting sick for nobody. Um,
The
I'm with you, constitutional carpenter. I
the
know
COO
zero.
will be on you. They
Yeah,
told you not to eat that, but you just feel you gotta eat it. You
right.
ain't gonna survive if you're dead.
Ah, exactly, exactly. So I
Hey,
need to do it. I will heed.
listen,
I'm not that hard headed.
and listen. I know how they are. On my anniversary, the only thing I
Hmm.
got for my anniversary was getting fussed at. I got
Yeah.
fussed at because I fell off my bike.
Ooh. Will you ride?
21 speed,
Okay.
a
That's
regular
that's
bicycle, a regular
that's pretty
bicycle
bad
with
if you
a
fell off of your bike. Yeah.
right. Fell off my bike.
Okay. And you got fussed at. Well,
Yeah, because
yeah.
I messed up my leg. I got a big old thing on my leg now, still waiting for my leg to get healed.
Oof. Old Mutt, welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you are doing well. Hope everything is going in. One more barber item, allegedly. Exactly, old Mutt. Exactly. Um, but yeah, I'm learning. Goats, chickens, My one of my good friends, our kids went to school together. He lives not too far from me. Schooled me on the chickens because I was asking him, I was going to get chickens this spring, but I couldn't find a chicken coop. He laughed at me. He said, "Dude, what do you have next to your house?" I said, "That's the wife's she shed." He said, "Dude, you got a perfect chicken coop right there, and it's
That's it.
empty." So I had to go ask, could I take the shed and turn it into a chicken coop? And she looked at me and she said, "Aren't we trying to be more producers instead of consumers?" I just turned around and walked away. I said, "I'm done with you for
Hey,
today. Go to sleep. We'll try it again in the morning."
hey,
Yeah,
hey, it's there. Why not use it?
exactly. That was her tone and everything. Yes.
I,
And I said, "Okay." So we're turning that shed into a chicken coop.
right, right.
Yeah. But goats. So what else? What other livestock have you had, or what's the plan for next year?
Oh, I only deal with goats. That's my main source is goats, chickens,
Okay.
bees, and like I said, next year I'm bringing in rabbits.
Okay. So what does goat taste like? I've never eaten goat. Please don't say chicken.
No, no, it doesn't. We are, everybody say, "Oh, alligator tastes like chicken." It doesn't.
No.
Everything got its own taste. It's
Right.
hard to say what it tastes like. I could just say it kind of tastes a little like beef, really,
Okay.
but it's good.
Okay.
Depending on how you cook it and who you have cook it for you.
Well, I'm definitely going to be cooking it, so I'm sure I may ruin some along the way just to figure out how it's cooked.
Well, since you cooking it, I suggest you put it on the grill
Yeah.
and grill it.
Okay. There we go. That's easy. I'm a grill master. I'm a very good cook. So, I can do all that. That's easy.
All right,
Yeah,
then.
I can do that. Sunshine to sunset with Rashonda.
Rashonda. How you doing, Rashonda?
Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by and joining us tonight, folks. We have with us J3GS Farm, the man that lives in the city but has an amazing homestead in the city. I don't know how he pulled it off, but he's doing it, folks. He's doing the things that we all talk about, and he's done it. And he's one of my books of reference because anytime I mess up something or I look at it and I scratch my head and I'm like, nah, that's not right. I'll reach out to him or somebody else and say, what am I supposed to be doing? Now I have to wait until 2025 so I can stop looking at the olive trees and inspecting them, thinking that something's going to show up other than leaves. I just didn't know. I did not know that. And we lost. There he is.
You're
Maybe.
back.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I didn't know it took 5 years to produce an olive on a tree.
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
Okay, we're back. Did I see? Yeah, the educated natural 2 times 5. Welcome in
You're
and good to
breaking
see
up,
you.
bro.
Am I? I'm breaking up. What do we got
Due
here?
to exceptional low bandwidth available,
I saw that.
you
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to kill that. Can you hear me now? You should be able to. Hopefully, yes. Maybe not so. How about now? Let's try that. Can I get a five
both
by
of us
five?
freezing up.
Yep, I see that. Okay. 5 by 5. I killed some tasks. Thank you. Thank you, Shad. Thank you, Cheryl. Okay. How's that? Anywho, what time is it? It is 7:27. You guys are amazing. And just to let everybody know that came in that I didn't get to speak to. Thank you so much for joining me. And my guest, J3GS, who disappeared, and he's back now. Welcome back. Good to see you, sir. And he disappeared again, but he'll be back. I'm going to leave him right there. He will come back. One thing I will say, folks,
Think, I'm trying to figure out whether that.
I'm trying to figure out what it is also. Everything looks good on my end. We'll see what happens here. Anyway, you guys have been awesome.
Up on my end.
And
Okay.
he's back.
Okay, coffee first. Hopefully, okay.
You're there. I hear you.
Did they put a satellite? What's the name right outside my house?
Becoming a green stalker. Welcome in. They may have cut the cable line. Hopefully not. We'll see if he comes back. Yep, he just disappeared. But folks, I'm still here, and you're still here. Welcome back. But you guys are absolutely amazing. Become a green stalker. Welcome in. Thank you. I'm not sure if this is your first time, but it's the first time I have seen you. And thank you so much for coming by. Any questions for me, folks? Yeah, J3 froze, Linda. I think he disappeared. Hopefully he will come back, and we'll go from there. Yeah, Pennsylvania Preparedness, right. This is how IT begins. Exactly. This is how we do it. Absolutely. It happens like this, and this is how we do it. And for those of you that are new, the goats ate the wires. Wellness with Frugal Mama. Welcome in, and you're absolutely right. Yes, and he's back. Look at that. So it wasn't the goats. And we're hearing a slight echo, and that's okay. But and he disappeared. Tracy K, she's laughing. Yes, indeed. I'm with you on that. Roaming Prepper, good to see you, my brother.
I hope I'm back now.
There you are. Welcome back. Hi. Did you bring me some goats? with that, I'm all it's 7:30 on the nose. I'm
You
gonna
asked it
let J3 talk, give his whatever he would like to say. And we're gonna wrap this up, folks.
Okay, as I said before.
And by the way, before you go, J3, let me say this. Folks, if you have not, please, could one of my moderators please drop J3GS Farm's link into the chat? Folks, go check him out, please. Check out a video, leave a like, leave a comment, and if you like, subscribe. Mad Chad, if you're still in the chat, could you take care of that for us, please? Or Coffee?
First Coffee did it.
Okay. Go ahead, Chad. Throw an axe and do what you do. Appreciate
it. Someone had in the chat, was I going to be at the next bug out? I really don't do much traveling. I don't know. I put it this way, and now and then I have to back down. But I told my wife I don't like traveling because when I was with Uncle Sam, I did so much traveling that I became a homebound.
I'm not mad with you. You sound like me. Yeah, when I lived in Chicago, I was driving back between Chicago and Ohio every 2 weeks. I did that for 6 years.
So you know how I feel.
I know how you feel, and I ain't mad at you. That's why I said I get it, bro. Yes.
every now and then I'll break down and me and the wife we go someplace. But other than that, I'll send you to Chicago. Where you want to go, I'll send you. But I'm kind of a homebound now.
Yeah.
I love being at home, and I'm going on. If I say I'm going on vacation, I might have just sent the wife somewhere, and I'm at home by myself, chilling in the backyard.
Right.
That's a vacation for me, being in my backyard chilling.
Exactly. Exactly.
Uh,
Um, yeah, go ahead.
J3GS Farm. As I said, I'm a, I'm a, in the city, but I live on a homestead that I created out here. I love bees, goats, chicken, and gonna be rabbits. Uh, I use their fertilizers for everything around here. Uh, I usually didn't buy. I didn't buy soil and stuff, but I'm getting ready to buy a bunch of soil for the simple fact I'm redoing everything in the back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna mix it in with my regular dirt because I got tons of goat poop and stuff back there. I'm
Right.
gonna mix it up and everything, so I don't use strictly the stuff from the big box store.
Right.
And I'm gonna go back doing to what I used to do and love doing.
Let me ask you this. Does the goat poop help the garden?
It helped mine.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's all that counts.
I
Okay.
said I was gonna do a video. I've got a box of a whole bunch of stuff that I used to use. Listen
Mm-hmm.
to other people. Oh, you need this for your garden. You need that for your garden. And I bought that stuff, but then common sense hit me. You got chickens, you got goats,
Yeah.
you got all the fertilizer you need.
Right.
And then I'm gonna get rabbits next year, so I got even more fertilizer. So I come to the realization is I use what I got.
Yeah. That's smart.
Be Bible and bullets. True enough.
Right. Exactly.
Uh,
Good to see you, Mid GA
and
and Astantine 85. Welcome in. Welcome in.
other
Mm-hmm.
other than that, I come on Fridays on Think About It. I'm gonna try to give you something to think about
Okay.
because that's one of the things that we kind of miss right now is we don't think about things.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna. It might interest you, it might not. So that's Fridays at 6 o'clock. You can come see me on Think About It,
Yeah.
and I also show up now and then on Get It Off Your Chest on Thursdays.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Becoming Green
Other
Stalker
than
says,
that,
how long does goat waste have to ferment?
goat. I use my goat stuff straight off the bat.
Okay.
The only
Well,
thing
there
that
you
I use, the only thing that ferments is my chicken poop. Other than that, the goat poop I
Mhm.
put straight on my garden.
There you go. Hot off the press, warm, and just hit the ground. Toss it.
Right.
Okay.
I don't have any problem with anything except for the chicken poop.
Right. Right. So how
And
long do you let your chicken
there's
poop
an,
ferment?
there's another thing with that too. Now, if I take my chicken poop and I just have it in piles of poop,
Mm-hmm.
I'll let it sit. But
Mm-hmm.
when I leave it in the coop and it's in the dirt and they're constantly mixing it up and everything,
Mm-hmm.
I would probably go get it the next month and I'll go ahead and put it in the garden because they done trampled it so much and everything. Hey,
Yeah,
I just go ahead and use it.
exactly. That's
I
good.
I don't use too much of a compost pile other than with the chicken poop. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, I have several from the leaves in the grass when I cut the grass. I got several compost piles around the house, around the property. So I'll just toss the chicken poop in with that and let it ferment and then do what it do.
And another thing with that is now, if you ever saw one of the videos and you see the side of my property, that's our wooded area. Now and
Mm-hmm.
then I go get that top soil, that top dirt, and
Yeah.
top dirt, and I put that in my garden too because that's the leaves and all that other stuff
Yep.
that died out. There's
Yeah.
nutrition in it. And one
Right.
thing that I come to realize, if you got uh, mushrooms on that stuff, it's some good soil, and that's the way I look at it.
Yeah. I'm with you. And folks, that's what we need to do. Like J3 just said, instead of buying all this stuff and everything, use what's around you. You know,
Okay.
that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I've got tons and tons of top dirt where the leaves and everything have been there, laying there. I mean, the dirt, my dirt is black, so
Rich soil,
that's
rich
perfect.
soil, rich
Yeah,
soil. Now
exactly.
I've got some 511 that sits
Mm-hmm.
here on the side of my house, and that fella's
Mm-hmm.
been sitting there for almost 4 years, and it's a regular size bottle. It's been
Yeah,
sitting there for the longest because I use it every now and then. I use what I got basically.
right. Exactly. Living natural. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great evening. Absolutely.
How you doing,
But
living
but
natural?
but closing comments, J3. Give everybody, including me, something to think about because I'm new to the homesteading gardening community, which is all part of my preparedness plan to become self-sustainable.
Well, to be self-sustainable, you have to take time. Don't try to rush it. Take
Hmm.
now, if the time make you rush it, you rush it. But if you don't, if
Right.
there's no rush, you take your time to do it so it's in order. So that if something happened, good example. My wife, she's a city girl,
Hmm.
and she married a country fella. So a lot of the stuff that I do it that if I'm not around, she'd be able to do it. Now,
Smart.
if she was a country girl, it
Hmm.
doesn't matter. I just throw it all together and she can do it. But she's a
Right.
city girl, so therefore, everything I do, I take in consideration for my wife.
Right.
I'm in the process. As soon as I get back on my feet, I'm gonna change my garden around for the fourth time. But it's gonna.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make a big garden like I did before. This probably be a 24 by a 12 by 24.
Okay.
And it's going to be set up so she can come in, do what you need to do, and leave.
Right. And that's about the size that I'm going to make next year because the COO, she's in nursing school and she has all this other stuff going on too.
Right.
And we tag team the garden this year, but that's her thing. So I'm gonna make it a little bigger this year, and it's gonna be near the chicken coop. So
Right. Well, mine won't. I moved my chicken coop further back, and
okay,
when I get the goats, they're going further back because I want my grandchildren to mess around in the yard. So everything getting pushed back.
yeah, I'm with you on that. And when I do decide to get goats, they're going in the back, farther back too. And
Right.
I got some other things back there that I need to make sure the goats don't get near or around because yeah, they'll end up on the table quicker than they should.
Who you telling?
Yes, but
I know what
again,
you're saying, bro. I know what you're
yeah,
saying.
exactly. I want to thank you so much, folks. Please go check out J3GS Farm. He is a wealth of information, and he
Right.
won't tell you unless you ask.
True. Uh, Plain and simple. I'm here to help you, not to harm you.
There you go. And he's a veteran. Thank you for your service. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you, brother.
Thank you.
And I think somebody asked you, you're down south in the great state of
GA.
oh, he down there with the peaches. Okay.
Hey,
All right.
and and to let you know straight off the bat, I don't do this to impress YouTube because I'm not getting
Mm-hmm.
their money. I'm not trying to get their money. I do
Mm-hmm.
it because I like help. Correction. I do it because I'm a homesteader, but I do it because I like helping people.
There you
Plain and
go,
simple.
folks. You it don't get no better than that, folks. You when somebody it's genuinely in their heart to help other people, that's what they're going to do.
That's it.
Um, with that, I want to thank everybody for stopping in, showing up, doing what you do. We appreciate you, and I will say this to everybody in the chat, as you always know, keep prepping because your family depends on you, and it depends on your life. This is Vision Preparedness. God bless everybody. Have an amazing evening. Stay safe, and we will see you in the next video. Have
Be
a great
blessed,
evening,
y'all. Be
everybody.
blessed.
Yes.
time is now.